Well, good morning. It is Thursday, and it's been a great day so far. I woke up and wasn't tired because I went to bed responsibly like an adult last night. I went for a 6:15 run with my running partner that felt solid. I need to vacuum the house, get the dog to the other house so the appraiser can come in and check out the condo. Then I need to teach school. Then I have a former student coming in for lunch. Then I have to leave right at the bell to get up to the barn for a lesson. And then at some point in there, I should hear back from my attorney and have to write back to my wife about the quitclaim and either make her day happy or sad. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I do kind of feel like a parent trying to get their kid to daycare and get to work on time. I need to get to the new place, deal with the slow elevators, get the dog upstairs, get her set up, get back down to the car, get on the highway, hope the bridge isn't backed up, and get to school in time. I don't know how people with kids do it because at least I can put a leash on the dog and drag her around. Not that I would, I love her. You know, I wouldn't drag a dog around. Is that you? The dog is dropped off and locked in and secure, and I gave her water, and I think she'll be okay. She likes the new rug. She gets in the new place and she just rubs all over the new rug because she wants to make it hers. Got the Oreos with me. I'm gonna give those to the kids and be done with those. They are delicious. It's actually a chocolate peanut butter pie Oreo. It has a graham, like the cookies are graham cracker. So good. Sure, if I have them around, I'm gonna eat them. I have really poor self-discipline when it comes to food like that. Not so much Oreos, because I just don't buy them, but like sometimes my mom will send me a box of chocolate chip cookies she makes because she's awesome. She definitely sends more than I should eat, and they probably don't last 24 hours. And my mom made them, so of course you're gonna eat them. You really have no choice. Like, I'm not gonna give them away to my students because that feels rude. Like, she went through the trouble of making them and shipping them, and they taste really good, so it was an act of love, right? If you don't eat them all and throw some away, that feels rude. If you give them away to students who don't appreciate them, that feels, kind of disrespectful of her intent. So you really have no option other than eat them. That's my rationalization for no self-control when it comes to home-baked goods. Somebody went through the trouble, so I'm gonna eat it. I will change into my superhero costume during 5th period, and I will teach 6th period with riding clothes on under my regular clothes, and nobody will be the wiser. Literally, I just put on the jeans that I used to wear last year when I was bigger. So I have these clothes now that don't fit me because I've lost 30 pounds, and 6 months later, I'm still down 30 pounds, which is great. Still one of the best things to come out of this breakup. Nobody has looked at me and been like, are you wearing 2 pairs of pants? No one at all. Yesterday, I had a couple, my former students came in to do some work. One is going to college in about a week and a half, and he wanted to make basically a really nice record crate. It's so nice to see someone come in with an idea and have a plan. He just does nice work. His quality is good, and he's planned it out, and he just comes in and focuses and works, and we talk about music and stuff like that, but he doesn't use conversation as an excuse to not get work done. He's there to get this thing done, and it's really fun to watch. Today is done. It was a good day. I think it was a good day. I had a good day. The advanced kids, I got started on the table saw. Each of them made a couple cuts, and I watched them, and they were fine. Tomorrow will be the more intensive rip cut day. That's the scary one. That's the one where they have to be present, focused, and have to do it right. Got a text from my wife during the day that just said that she left the registration in the mailbox, which is, it's good. It's good. The curious thing about it was she sent me a very long text explaining that I should probably pay the registration online, but then the sticker would probably get mailed to her, and her mail's already being forwarded to San Francisco, so it would be a couple weeks before she can mail the sticker back to me, but I should be able to print out the temporary registration. And that's peculiar. That's peculiar because it's thoughtful, and I'm really sad to have to recognize that. Logistically, it was a very thoughtful, she thought through the process of how I would have to get the registration sticker. Through this process, I haven't seen many other instances where I feel like she's been thoughtful in that way. Doesn't mean anything, whatever. But it's just strange when you notice differences. A particular tone gets set, and then there's a difference. I'm not going to read into it. I'm not even going to try and think about it very much. I had one of my former students come in today, somebody that I very much like, and it's trippy because He just turned 21 yesterday, and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe he's already 21. It's a funny thing when people graduate. I wrestle with this a little bit just in terms of that feeling of everyone else's lives are changing and evolving, and mine stays the same. And mine definitely isn't staying the same, but I think the radicalness of change in the lives of people that age, there's just more change, more rapidly, and more growth than in my life. Even though I got tons of change in my life, more than I want. It just kind of shocked me, like, wow, he's already been gone for 4 years. It's a weird marker of time, and I don't like it. I don't like things that remind me that time is passing quickly. When you see a very small child and then you see them again and they're much bigger and you're like, so much time has passed. I really hate that. I don't like being made aware of how fast it's passing. I try really hard to appreciate each moment in the moment, for what it is, and realize how lucky I am, how lucky my life is. I believe in that. Like, you need to be grateful. I've definitely had bad things happen this year for sure, but in that bad has been so much good. That's brought up so many feelings of gratitude on so many levels. It's this rich kind of tapestry of gratitude for support, gratitude for services, gratitude for family, gratitude for money enabling me to get support. Like it's multi-tiered for sure, and I work very hard at being grateful, whether publicly or privately, for whatever anybody has done that has affected me to the affirmative, because nobody has to do anything for anyone else. So I really appreciate all the people in my life. Thank all of you. Like, really, thank you. Thank you for getting me this far. It has been a challenging journey. You're probably as excited as I am to see if he's here. So let's do it together. The left. He's here. And Dom is here. Yay, Dom is here. Well, he's not in his car, but who cares? He sucks. See the Prius? See it right there? That's his car. Hopefully soon. He won't be here. I'm gonna go. I'm so excited. I'll see you later.
Hashtag vlog live. So this is
Vlog
real,
live.
and the horsies are up.
And then after the lesson, we went down to the canyon in the golf cart and drove around. We flew the drone a little bit. And then I was going to get in the car to leave, and I realized I didn't clean any of my stuff. None of my tack got clean. So I had to go back and clean my saddle and clean the bridle. Like, I was just gonna up and leave. It was so weird. I did remember to put the horse away, so that's good. If you look up, there's the moon. I feel good. I even sent the spreadsheet to my wife. When I first got here today, her boyfriend was here. I walked past him a couple times in the barn. So weird, like when you pass somebody so closely and there's no recognition. Like, I didn't look, I didn't even think about him. I just went on my way. And I was so focused and happy to see the barn people, the people I care about, that I was sort of like aware of his presence, but not even thinking about it. Like, today at least, he didn't mean anything to me. He was just some guy who was here. I'm gonna go talk to his horses for a minute. Just say hi, check in, see how they're doing on picking the lock and escaping, and then I'm gonna get in the car and go. Hello, you poor captive. How's it been going? Jump through the opening. Jump through. Someday I'll send a truck for you. Hi, how's dinner? You're cute. I wish I could pet you, but I'm not allowed to touch you. I like your face. Come on, get the rest of you through. Come on, keep coming. Come on, just jump. We'll get you free. Aww. Well, okay. I feel funny tonight about my divorce. I feel like I'm softening, and that's strange. I don't know if I'm softening because I'm healing, or if I'm softening because I'm caring less, or I'm softening because she was a little tiny bit nice to me in that text. I don't think that's it. I really don't, but let's put it out there as a possibility. I think it's dangerous because I think with softening, my guard comes down a little and I reveal a little bit more of myself, and I shouldn't do that, but I can't help it. Well, I can help it, but to help it takes an act of will, and I don't know if I should do that or not. And here's a case in point. We have a roomba. We named it Randy. I don't know if you have a roomba or not, but they're way more stupid than you would think they were. Like, for the price, I thought the thing would, it would go around your house and sort of, maybe I was so dumb to think this. On some level, I thought it would sort of get a lay of the land. Like, it would sort of create a map of the environment that it would clean. And as it cleaned, with frequency of cleaning, it would become more efficient. It would sort of know, like, there's a wall here, there's a wall here. Okay. But it doesn't do that. It just goes, bumps into things, turns, goes, bumps in, turns, goes, bumps. And given the way that our house is set up, it would very often go into the guest bathroom, go around the room, close the door behind itself, and then just keep going around the guest bathroom until it died. So we would very often play the game, Where's Randy? You'd come home and be like, all right, where did the vacuum die? Or where did the Roomba die? And invariably it would be in the guest bathroom or under a couch, just where it got confused. It was like pong, 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 pong. Randy was funny. We loved Randy. It was a common joke that we had. Randy the Roomba. So here's my thinking going, like, on the spreadsheet. She told me that she wants the good vacuum. She wants the Dyson. Okay. She made no indication of if she wants the Roomba or not. So I'm doing this spreadsheet trying to be fair. Like, if she wants one couch, I get the other couch. If she wants this vase, I get the other vase. Like, trying to be what I think of as reasonable. And then, I put down the Dyson and she'd indicated that she wanted it. And then under there, I put the Roomba. And I didn't put either of us as having wanted. I just put a little note. I was like, are you interested in this? Because as we know, he's sort of a moron. And I would, I said I'm interested, but I'd still have to buy an older brother for him anyway. And it was just my way of being like, hey, remember how dumb he is? And now I think, was that a mistake? I feel like some of the people I talked to would tell me that was a mistake. Why are you opening up at all? And my response is, it's my nature. My nature in that relationship was to be fun and lighthearted and enjoy life and enjoy the dumb things, like how dumb the Roomba was. We literally had thousands of jokes like that. Like, everything I see in day-to-day life could be tied to some private joke she and I had. And that's a really hard thing. I'm getting better at separating from it. I am. It makes me a little sad because it was so much fun to be part of that. You're in your own little inclusive club. You and your person have all these jokes and you go through life and you crack each other up. And she and I laughed a lot. We were always laughing. I miss that. I miss the silliness, the laughing. So I wonder how much of an error it was to put any bit of my personality into that spreadsheet. It's a really hard part of this process is, how do you play it? What's your angle? My argument would be that I'm just being true to myself. That's what I felt. But what's my end goal? Do I want her to be like, oh, that made me laugh. He was nice. She knows I was nice. Do I secretly think I'm going to get her back by putting some of my personality out there? No. Is it just about means of expression? Maybe. I mean, in truth, it made me laugh to put that in the spreadsheet. It's a really horrible thing to have to go through everything you own or everything you've bought with somebody, planning your life together, and then imagine it separate. It sucks. It's awful. So if the last thing, going down that whole list, if the last thing she reads is about our stupid Roomba, I don't know. It's like, instead of putting an exclamation point at the end, it's like putting an ellipses. It's like, oh, all this stuff sucks. Hey, remember the dumb vacuum? I had a lot of fun. After the lesson, we took the golf cart down into the canyon, and it was me and two of my barn friends, and we were just being silly, driving the golf cart and flying the drone, and it was fun. They don't know. I mean, one of them suspects what's going on. They don't know how important moments of fun and silliness are to me. Honestly, I didn't know until we had that one lesson that was silly on the horses, and I was laughing, and I thought, I like this version of me better. This is closer to the old version of me that I really like. I like to laugh. I like to be silly. I like these people. It's not like I'm hanging out with these people being like, oh, woe is me, my life sucks. It's the opposite. It enables me for a while to not think about how my life sucks. And that's why I keep riding horses. Somebody the other day was like, oh, you're aspiring to be bougie. No. Anytime I get on a horse, I don't think about all the pain and crap. All I focus on is being in the moment. I don't know why that works for me. I don't know why that gives me focus, but it does. And I've been lucky enough to find it and find a place where I can do it and people who like me when I do it and a community I can be part of. Oh hell, I'm gonna stay in that for as long as I can. When people were leaving today they were like, hey, are we gonna see you tomorrow? I wasn't sure I was gonna stop by, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop by. I've had people tell me that going through this divorce and all the crap associated with it, that by taking riding lessons looks really bad, that I should stop because it looks bad. From a legal standpoint, if this all goes in front of a judge, maybe it would, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's that important to me. The money this costs me to do helps me be okay. I mean, how else do we get through things like this? Me personally, I've been going through this for 6 months, for a half a year, every single day. Most of every day, I think about this breakup. I think about the deception, the cheating, the blindsiding, the pain, the shattering, the fact that my life is not the same. The fact that more than just my relationship with my wife, my relationship with people that I love, namely her family, all those relationships are changing. Everything about my life is changing, and I think about it mostly all of the time for a half of a year. That's a lot of time. So if I can find something like taking riding lessons that can pull me out of that mire for a little while each week, I'm gonna do that. Life's too short to suffer in silence just for the sake of not wanting to look bad should this thing go to court. I'm gonna pursue what feels right, what feels good. And I think when it comes to releasing these videos, which I still haven't started doing, it will be a big decision. It will be hard. It will be like so many other things in this. I will be on the brink of something, not sure if I should do it or not sure if it's a mistake, not sure if it's gonna blow up, not sure how it's gonna impact so many things. And I have to make this decision as informed as I can make. Do I believe in this body of work that are these videos? 5 months of recording every day, trying to make sense of this thing and sharing it with other people. Do I have the courage to put it out there? Wow, that was a long little tirade. Thank you for hanging out and talking to me and helping me process through it. It's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. I will see you in a little bit.